Stan Hywet Hall and Gardens in Akron, Ohio, is one of the finest examples of early 20th century American estates and interior design. Built between 1912 to 1915 for F.A. Seiberling, co-founder of Goodyear Tire and Rubber, it reflects the wealth, artistry, and craftsmanship of the American country estate movement. The estate was built between 1912 and 1915 for Seiberling, co-founder of the Goodyear Tire and Rubber Company, and his wife, Gertrude Ferguson Penfield Seiberling. They named their American country estate Stan Hywet, loosely translated from Old English meaning stone quarry or stone hewn, to reflect the site's earlier use and the abandoned stone quarries located on the grounds of the Averill Dairy Estate. In April 1912, the Seiberlings, with oldest daughter Irene and architect Schneider, traveled to England to tour approximately 20 manor homes to gather inspiration for the home's design. 3 English country homes served as the inspiration for Stan Hywet. In conceiving their dream home, the Seiberlings asked each family member what he or she desired. Gertrude requested a large music room, the boys requested an indoor swimming pool, and a private office for F.A. The house included a formal dining room that would set up to 40 people, 5 guest bedrooms with adjoining full bathrooms and walk-in closets, and 8 live-in servants' bedrooms. Interior designer Hugo Huber worked with Gertrude Seiberling to furnish the home's interior. The pair made frequent shopping trips to New York City, and Huber traveled with F.A. and Gertrude to England in January 1915 to look at antique pieces for the home. At first, Gertrude initially wanted to furnish the entire home in period-appropriate Tudor antiques, but F.A. argued that the large family would need comfortable furnishings. Huber compromised by integrating a selection of Tudor antiques with contemporary 1915 furnishings that were made to look antique and fit the overall decor of the home. Leaving the reception area, visitors would take a left and walk down the linen-fold hallway. This space was decorated with oak-paneled walls that were ornately carved to look as though they were made of fabric. Straight ahead, guests would then enter the round room. The manor house was not only the residence of the Seiberlings but a central meeting place of distinguished political figures and decision-makers. The dining room hosted a variety of attendees who were active in business as well as the arts. The house included a formal dining room that was set up to 40 people. The butler's pantry was one of the most important rooms of the estate, as it was where all of the dining activities took place. From polishing silver to coordinating the dinner parties, the butler would have certainly spent quite some time here. Next to the pantry was the kitchen. For its time, it was exceptional, with a state-of-the-art cooking range, refrigerators, steam table, and chopping block. Updated with the latest technology, the kitchen also had a call board, a telephone extension, and intercom. The breakfast room, down the hall from the kitchen, was used for informal meals with the family. I forgot to mention of a flower arranging room. Used for the purpose of creating beautiful fresh and dried flower arrangements, this room in the house is where volunteers create floral masterpieces that are on display throughout the manor. Down the hall from the billiard room was F.A. Seiberling's office. It was said that he had a phone that connected directly to the Goodyear company. There was also a side door entrance to allow for guests who were meeting him to conduct business. The indoor swimming pool was only one amenity that focused on the family's consideration for health and fitness. They also had an indoor gym, as well as a mini golf course, tennis courts, walking and riding trails. The estate grounds also included many recreation areas for the Seiberlings and their guests: 2 tennis courts, 1 for servants, a croquet court, horse trails, a 4-hole golf course, lagoons for swimming and boating.